Hi, it's Rogue, and the alleged best time of the year to earn and spend blood points, behavior's words, is here, and everyone is complaining. And I don't think they are wrong. The Blood Moon event started last year as a very inoffensive little event where you would just activate blood zones by interacting with some blood fountains, and you will get more blood points for performing actions in the area of these blood zones. Again, it was pretty inoffensive. There was a minor advantage for being in the blood zone for both, but really, it came and went, we got all the points, that was it. This year, Behavior decided to test something on it, I think, which is a different mini game for generators. Generators are boring, we can recognize that they are. Sitting on them for 90 seconds for Survivor is not the most interactive moment of my day, and as killer, they still go too fast. So Behavior thought of adding a little fun minigame where you would have to fill some gas cans with blood at these blood pumps and put the blood in these blood generators that will be scattered around the map. You have to interact with this specifically for this game mode because the majority of generators on the map are gonna be these. So on average, you will be filling 4 blood generators and only doing 1 normal generator. And you would do that because this is so much faster than doing a normal gen. Even if you consider the time that it's gonna take a survivor for going from the blood pump to the generator, that is gonna be shown to you while you fill the gas can, by the way, it's still faster. It's still way faster than 90 seconds. And so gens are kinda gonna fly. So as killer, you will bring some regression perks, right? Wrong. Regression perks are not gonna work on this generator because for any purpose in the game, these do not count as generator. It's not just the perks. I am pretty used to playing without regression perks, so I thought that I wouldn't mind. But the problem is that nothing works on this. On killer, you cannot teleport to them as Freddy, for example. You cannot activate Pig's reverse bear traps if one of these gens pop. You cannot patrol them as the Houndmaster. So some of the killers just really don't work well in this event. And while I don't care about balance for a silly event, I kind of care about playing a killer I enjoy, But no, if you're a Pig main, if you're a Freddy main, get out of my event. You cannot play that. But it doesn't stop there. As Survivor 2, every perk that charges up by filling a generator is not gonna charge up. Blast Mine is not gonna work. Flashbang is not gonna work. Mirror Delusion is not gonna work. And you may have noticed that these are all silly, fun perks that you cannot use in the game mode. So of course, killers bring what they can bring, which is hex builds, chase builds, and aura builds. And people have been complaining about that too, but that's not the fault of the Blood Moon event, let's be real. That's just Survivor mains being Survivor mains. Nothing is okay for them. But besides the restriction in perks for both sides, I can assure you that even as a killer that doesn't use regression very much, these gens are still gonna fly. It takes very little time to actually fill them up. It's like 2.5 full cans, which you can cover in 3 trips for yourself, or a total of 2 trips if you have a friend. This is gonna take, even considering the traversing time from the pump to the gen, this is so fast that the gens are gonna fly. Even if you're used to defending them as an M1 killer without regression, they are still gonna fly. And of course, people wanna get blood points. Killers wanna get blood points. So they're gonna play killers that are a little bit more obnoxious, a little bit more S tier, just to have a chance to actually earn some points. Because guess what? Again, there is nothing to do for killer. You may have noticed that I didn't talk about some funny action pumps, whatever, gas cans for killer because, that's not a thing. You can kick these generators, you can kick generators normally. And if you happen to find a can of blood on the floor, you can kick it and it's gonna topple over. But it has never happened to me as killer. I literally not a single time found one of these cans on the floor because survivors have no reason to drop them. Technically, when you hit a survivor, they should be dropping their can, but that's bugged. It doesn't happen. And just dropping them on the floor of your own volition is why? A can that is dropped on the floor, even if it has not been kicked by the killer, is gonna lose blood. So if the killer is chasing you, you have zero reason to stop for a second and just leave it on the floor because, oh, otherwise it's gonna get emptied because I'm running. No, if you drop it on the floor, it's gonna get emptied anyway. So at this point, keep it with you. So yeah, as killer, you're not really getting anything that gives you more blood points, any action, or anything fun. And as survivor, guess what? Yeah, for the third time, filling the generator gives you a very non-remarkable amount of blood points, while actually completing it gives you a lot of points. Which means that if I 99 a gen and then I'm get chased off that, if someone puts in the last drop, they're gonna get thousands of blood points while I am just left in my misery. Not the biggest W that I have seen in a DBD event, I'll be honest. But there is more, of course. The event offering, the Bloodshot Eye, is again a personal offering. It's one of those selfish offerings where you're gonna receive 100% more blood points just in the event category. Why would I bring that and not a bloody party streamer or even a cake if I want to be selfish and just get 100% more for everything I do, event related or not? At least make it not personal, but for the entire lobby. This offering is really so underwhelming. I see full lobbies of these and they of course get way less blood points than me when I play with my friends, and everyone brings party streamers and there we get multipliers for everything we do on top of the bonus that is already there. Speaking of the bonus, we have milestones again, just like last year, where every kick to blood generators and every blood generator completed is going to contribute to a total. And we're going to have milestones, but completing these milestones, we're going to get a bonus multiplier to every match, up to 500%. And still, just like last year, these milestones take too many points, they are too spread apart, to the point that we are gonna get the 500% maybe in the last week, if we are lucky. Moving on, the servers are cooked once again and I got refunded 1,000 billion hits. Like I literally hit the survivor, heard the sound, they scream, and then I see them running away happily in the distance. And no, I'm not talking about projectiles, I am talking about M1 hits with M1 killers, because that's what I mostly play. Very fun. I gotta love that. And then there is the skins controversy, of course. When BHVR announced this event, they showed the skins that would be free rewards, as for example, the skins for Trapper and Vittorio, some knickknacks, and some shirts and weapons for the killers. And of course, there is also some outfit that you can buy. These t-shirts were leaked as free rewards, but we actually only got 3 of them. The one for Hadi, which is this one, the one for Kate, which I think is this one, and this one for Adam Francis. While these other ones that are, I don't know, is this Story? This would be Jeff, and this would be Gabriel, are just not in the game. And the devs confirmed that they were not released because they were unfinished. Just as it would happen for this Dredge, Nurse, and Plague weapons. We only got these 3 for Clown, Singularity, and Hag, which is completely fine. But we instead got this fully finished, completely released. You can purchase this full price in the in-game store skin for Claudette, which is actually wildly glitched. Like the skirt for this is gonna fly around the screen like crazy for no reason at all. And once this glitch happens in your game, good luck. You're never gonna get rid of it. You are stuck for the entire game with this flying skirt going all around. You will be stuck with this skirt just flying all around the screen and cluttering everything. It's super distracting. And someone even reported that this is gonna clip through locker when you're riding in one. Besides the fact that, of course, if you're riding behind anything, the skirt is really gonna give away because it's gonna like wave like a flag. Yet, these were not finished and could not be released. Which we need to ask ourselves, if that Claudette outfit was considered finished and good to be released, what would these cosmetics do? Like, would they burn your GPU straight up? So yeah, the event is not super engaging. I am so sorry. I liked it last year. Again, it wasn't offensive, but still, you got good blood points. This year, I feel that you need to be playing with 4 party streamers and no one is bringing the damn Bloodshot Eye offering, and you're playing Survivor and you give up your fun silly perks and you manage to finish at least a couple blood generators, but that seems like a lot of conditions to satisfy in order to have fun.